Good life, everyone. I'm W.G. Scott, author of the Billy Weird book series. Today is week 2 of 9 weeks to reveal 9 treasure casks across America, with one in Canada. In 1982, Byron Preiss published this book, The Secret, A Treasure Hunt, also available on Amazon. He buried 12 treasure casks across America, with one in Canada, and only 3 after 40 years have been found. Today, we will reveal the location for the San Francisco treasure cask. And if you don't have time to watch the video, I'll give you the location at the get-go. It is located in Golden Gate Park on the north side of the Prayer Book Cross. So this will probably start a new gold rush out there in California, but so be it. My solve, they're simple, and I think simple is the best. So let's get started. This is the painting associated with the San Francisco treasure. And I want you to notice on this, there are 2 crosses. Again, I think the treasure is located on the north side of the Prayer Book Cross. There are 2 crosses in the painting. This is only one of 2 of the paintings that the individual in the painting has their arms crossed. So I think that's significant. So we have a cross here. And also we have a cross up here, which I can give you a zoom in on it. It's very discreet, but I think that's very significant. Also, why I think it's on the north side of the Prayer Book Cross, a lot of people think that with the painting that the top is north, this is south, of course, east and west. That's not so with this painting, and you can tell by the shading. The shading is on this side of the mountain, which means the sun is on this side, which the sun is in the southern hemisphere. So this side, this way is north, and can you imagine? The Prayer Book Cross is situated on top of a hill facing the same way. It faces east. And if you know anything about the Christian religion, east has a very significant thing going on there. But anyway, the cross is facing east on the hill. Notice the finger here. Here, I think I've got another. Yeah, let's zoom in on that. The finger is pointing to the north side of this cross. Also, the talons on the dragon, they're pointing to the north side. Now, around the cross, I've done some research on this and I couldn't find out the answer to this, but there's paving probably 20-25 feet out from the cross now. And I don't know if that was there in 1980. I think it was, but if it wasn't, then Byron Preiss could have buried the treasure cask right next to the cross. But I don't think that's where it's at, because the finger, instead of pointing like straight down, it's pointing out a ways. So I think the treasure cask is buried at the edge of the pavement on the north side of the cross. Now, next, let's get to the riddle. At Stonewall's door, the air smells sweet. That has reference to the Shakespeare Garden in Golden Gate Park. The next line, not far away, high posts are 3, education and justice for all to see. Now, personally, I think this has reference to the Prayer Book Cross. With high posts are 3, of course, you have the center post of the cross, and then the cross member, which would be 2 more posts. Of course, education and justice for all to see. The cross is a symbol of the Christian religion, and of course, if you know anything about that, when Christ died on the cross, he died the just for the unjust. And of course, much education from, learning about the cross. So moving on, sounds from the sky near Aces High. I think the sounds from the sky has reference to Rainbow Falls, which is maybe 150, 200 feet from the Prayer Book Cross. So you would be able to hear that waterfall. And near Aces High, and this is where it gets kind of fun. Near Aces High, if you can see this, number 1 highway runs up through the park and then cuts across at the north side of the park. And where it turns, the prayer book cross is just to the right of that. So I think Aces High refers to this highway, which of course Ace is number 1. And next, this shows, if you can see this, number 1 highway coming up through the park, and then it turns across. And let's go back and see here, prayer book cross is right there. There's the highway. Let's see here. Near Aces High, running north. So we're running north. But first, he says across. And Byron loves to play with words and uses a lot of synonyms. He won't give you the exact word he wants in the riddle. He'll use a synonym, which other people think, well, it means this, but actually it means one of the other definitions. So, but here he's playing with across, running north, but first across. So, running north on one highway, but first across. Of course, I think it has 2 meanings. There is a cross, and you go across to see the cross. Next, let's see, first across. Running north, but first across in Jules' direction. Again, that's why I think the treasure cask is on the north side of the cross, because you're going north in Jules' direction. Is an object of Twain's attention. If you look up Mark Twain, see this is capitalized. It's Mark Twain. If you look up Mark Twain and Christianity, just Google it. He had a lot to say in his writings about Christianity. And that's the point I want to make on that. But the cross was something of Twain's attention, Mark Twain's attention. So on down, giant pole, giant step, to the place the cask is kept. Again, if this is referencing the cross, which I think it is, that's where the cask is at. And let me show you why I think it's there. This is the prayer book cross. It is massive. Look at this. These are people standing next to it. That cross is massive. It's solid. I think it's made of concrete. I don't know. I don't remember what I read on that, but it's massive. Here on one side, the east side, there's this step. And so here's your giant step. That's not a large step there, but that one is. So we have a giant pole, giant step to the place the cask is kept. And I want to show you one more picture here. This is a satellite view of the cross. You can see it's facing east. So the treasure cask is going to be over here just off of the pavement. And all I can say is go find it. Good luck, everyone. Have a great day.